right, here we are. Welcome back to Frank's Garage. I got deviled egg, EJ hatch, teal, green, purple, blue, aqua, B-Series, Haltech, non-methanol, infused. We're going to pick up a new car here. We got a 2-hour drive ahead of us, and it should be a great time. Don't mind the roads. Don't mind the roads. We're big boys. All right, we got about an hour left. Still driving, no snow yet. No snow yet. You still awake over there?
Keep the snow away.
Snow away. 70, this truck won't go 70. That's pretty fast. Engine. It'd be nice if we turned the wheel a little bit.
Hang on. So this is what we came up with to winch the car on the trailer. We'll strap around the manifold. There is a slight hole in the block.
If you're fine with it, just basically just drop the salt.
Yeah. Got it loaded up, got the title in hand. All right, we made it back. Successful. The snow is just coming down, if you look. I shoveled this before we left. But here it is. It's got the standard bumper sag. It's got something on the tail light here. This quarter does have a scratch and a little bit of surface. I mean, you might not call it surface, but it's not all the way through. That can be fixed. But like, look in here. Cody's probably cold. It's still got the shock springs on it. Look at that. Hubcaps, mud flaps, exhaust. It's got a new flex pipe there though. It's got the cat under the hood. But it's cold.
Windshield.
Unbroken windshield, Cody's telling me.
Beautiful.
Good. Inspected.
Beautiful.
This thing passed inspection? It's OEM too.
Mint.
I think. I tried this when the wipers on, only the one came up, or some up came up. Inner fenders are in it, right? It's probably clean up there. Some of the inner fenders there. Oh, most of it. That's good.
That means the other side's probably good too.
I'm talking mud flaps though. Mud flaps.
Beautiful.
Never even had a mud flap before.
Beautiful.
Whoa, fell in a hole and died. All right, Cody's cold. We're gonna go,
Beautiful mud flaps.
Oh, heck yeah.
Fender liners. OEM fender liner. Look at that.
Brand new. There's no way. That's insane. Mud flaps. Was the last one? The other one's there too.
Yep. Full set.
All right, we're gonna go in the garage and warm up and put the other car together so we can get it get this one out. I'll give you a peek of the inside. I have new seats, same exact ones, but that one doesn't look bad. Missing the door panel. All right, so we need a driver's side manual door panel. All right, so I got the front end out of the yard out in the back. You can see there's stuff frozen to it. Double windshield still. Engine base painted now. It looks pretty good. Got Cody's approval. He's outside moving the cars around. But she's going on the back burner again. I know we said we were doing an all-wheel drive and all that stuff. Things have changed. So, welcome back to Frank's Garage. All right, let's start strapping this thing. Hopefully the ramps aren't too. Alrighty, got that previous one out and the new one in. Don't mind the mirror over there. Look at that. So OEM, everything. Except there's a hole in the block down there. Sure. But we're not taking that anyways. Remember, all-wheel drive. All right, so it's the next day. It ended up thawing out. It definitely needs cleaned. It definitely has no clear coat on it, which typical Honda stuff, you know, as you can tell. But it's a sleeper. It's not a show car. So I went to Harbor Freight. Since it's so cold out, I can't power wash anything outside. And I really don't want to start pulling this engine until it's somewhat cleaner, because it's going to suck to pull this apart, being that it's all OEM, all the fluids are still in it and everything. So I went and got a couple different style brushes. I got a couple different style detail kits, paint brushes, random stuff, just so I could clean it up a little bit. But like I said, you know, clear coat missing, clear coat on the roof. Looks like they did something there. But besides that, it's not that bad. Everything's still here. It's solid. Like, nothing's taken apart. Missing a mirror, normal stuff. And it's missing a door panel, like they all are. That one's still good, which it's gonna be really hard to find door panels. Really hard. Because that's what they usually look like. And of course, I have one, but it's for a passenger side, not a driver's side. So we'll have to figure that out. So if anybody has manual EK Coupe door panel for the driver's side, let me know. But I doubt it. I mean, that looks really good, the underhood. Be nice if the whole car looked like that. Wow. Gotta start stripping her down, why not, right? I think we're gonna try to keep AC on this also, so I believe I have to keep some of the factory lines. So we're just gonna take a little bit out at a time. The main thing is the engine, and then we'll go from there. Very, very dirty. Hole in the block. All right, so I'm just wiping it down here. You can see it is inspected, which means it was a good, solid car, but this year to pass inspection. And it doesn't look like the windshield's broken, which is very nice. Because you know how I am with windshields. I've probably had 4 of them. 4 Honda windshields in my life. So let's clean this up a little bit and then go to dinner. How clean this side is though. It's like perfect. Perfect. This thing still has the factory shield underneath it. It's a little hangy, but I haven't got underneath it yet. Subframe doesn't matter at all. just pulling this bumper off, it's crazy that OEM hardware everywhere. Like OEM hardware. This one's missing here, but it had the OEM 8 on each corner. It had the plastic clips up top. It had the Phillips there. Missing one in here, but then it has the 12s in the middle. Sweet. It's solid still, like factory foam. Crash report's still there. These are still there, and they're solid. This is still there, solid. It's got a wear through right there and there. Looks like it might have broken an axle or something at one point, and it touched or tie rod, ball joint. And it has new axles on both sides. It's kind of weird. But this plastic shield's still here. Insane. Core support, not one dent on it. Well, I can't get the battery tray out. Those bolts, that one down there, done. I got that one loose. I tried to use extractors. That's how I got that one. But that one and that one, rounded. And I need to get that out, technically, to get the wiring harness out. Next day, I got it out. I brought these home from work. These are extractors. They work better than the ones I have. And they have a nice thread in, goes in the end of it. When the bolt gets stuck, because you beat it on to the bolt, this will push the nut out, or the bolt out. It's pretty sweet. So we got the harness unplugged. And then we still have to drain the fluids and pull the axles. And that's pretty much it on a Honda. I mean, any car, actually. I mean, we have the power steering. We'll probably leave that with the car so we don't make a mess. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Look how clean that hood is. Yep, there you can see. I got the whole, this is the rod. There it is. All right, we got the engine out. Pretty dirty, but the good thing about dirt is it protects paint and stuff. Now, I know it's not gonna be perfect, and I'm gonna try my hardest to not have to paint this engine bay, to kind of keep it original and street car, and you won't have to worry about it as much. I want this to be a driver. I wanna be able to drive this car. You know, we'll keep the AC. I think we need to keep this line right here for the OEM style setup, but we'll dig into that. But we're going to put the wheels back on, everything, push the car out, clean up the garage, do some of this engine, get organized, and then we'll assess the next situation, which would be cleaning this somehow. I do have hot water. I could try power washing it, but let's clean up first. So we got it all washed up. It looks pretty good. It's wet though right now, so of course it's gonna be all shiny. We don't know what it's gonna look like until it's actually dry, because you know all the clear coat's missing, at least like right here. You know, the hood's all bubbly with clear coat. There's no paint on the roof in certain spots, but it cleaned up pretty good. And that's the only spot that I see on the quarters that has a mark. And the rest of the car seems pretty clean. I mean, door dings, but it's a pretty nice car. Got mirrors coming. Still don't have a door panel. But the engine bay looks pretty good. I'm hoping we're gonna get away with not painting it. Keep it that OEM look. Awesome, brother. It is pretty clean. Not bad. And just remember, we're not using this subframe or like these fuel lines, evap lines, a lot of stuff. But it looks pretty dang good.